It's a Tuesday evening and you're watching Caught Out on YouTube. If not Caught Out, maybe Born to Kill or Killer Couples? One of those. A murder that shocks a small town. The victim usually a young woman, oft by her husband or boyfriend, although they like to drag out the reveal. But you know it's a close male connection because he's the only one they don't interview. He's locked up. Meanwhile, you get plenty of screen time with the mouth-breathing parents, rednecks who look too stupid to have had a child in the first place, the victim's shock and awe girlfriends, all lip fillers and smoky eye, and fat cops faking tears and gasping, "Sorry," as if 30 years hadn't passed since they'd worked the case. Not much in the way of IQ or planning in these shows. Still, you're kind of hooked. Hooked on the CSI-type shows too. Finding a suspect's car in CCTV footage, spraying luminol to show blood spray patterns, connecting a gun to a crime from firing pin impressions and bullet lands and grooves, hair testing for poisons, cell tower pinging used to trace a phone. And the cock-ups. Some guy jailed for arson because an expert misread the charring patterns in a house fire. Another for rape because the lab tech spent the whole day testing samples from other cases without changing her gloves. Cases that fell over when it came out that the forensic hero had lied about his qualifications for 20 years. Caught Out specializes in CCTV, solving murders where people's movements, victims, suspects, perpetrators, hold the key. It's a Canadian show that sometimes looks at cases from other countries. Tonight's is Australian, so maybe you're a little more interested than usual. July 2022. A man walking his dog. What else? Stumbles upon the body of a young blonde in bushland near Tailem Bend, southeast of Adelaide. Alicia Kennedy, reported missing 4 days earlier. Raped and strangled. Her car abandoned in a sports centre car park. And here's footage of the car. As the narrator points out, there are cameras everywhere these days. ATMs, dash cams, traffic lights, above shop windows, bristling on the corners of buildings, aimed down at cash registers and along department store aisles. It's easy to multitask when you're watching a show like Caught Out. Emails, Facebook, eBay, the dark web. See if anyone's bid on your lock of the Sydney granny killer's hair. Even sew on a button. Tonight, you're polishing your Netsky pieces. A boxwood rabbit, a cherrywood lunar hare, and an ivory wild boar. All authenticated, genuine Edo period, and valued by Christie's at $250,000. You look up. The big TV washes the sitting room with murky colours, but the voiceover narrating the standard banal reenactment is aiming for edgy tension. Not that easy to inject tension into a couple of, quote, detectives with bad suits and worse hair looking up at a car park CCTV camera, then checking out grainy footage on a tiny monitor. It's made on the cheap, this show. Dragged out too. They could cover everything in 10 minutes. You return to the little boar you're buffing with a lens cleaning cloth.